What's good, everybody? It's your boy. You already know who it is. Your boy Mac of all games, master of none. And as always, say I'm here to bring you guys quality content that you deserve. Today we having another interview with creatives. I know, so soon. Goddamn Mac, what is wrong with you? We're about to introduce to y'all Phenomanary Gaming. Good friend of mine. Appreciate y'all for coming through. On that CST time? No, you're on the you're on the other time.
What up, bruh?
What's good, my friend?
I'm
How are you doing?
doing beautiful. You over here on nigga time. You 2 minutes late.
No, you in the past. I'm in the future, sir. It's all good. It's all good. Get on my level, fam.
You're right.
You over there, I'm over here. All right, get better. Be better. Tell me how it was 2 hours ago
It was
or 3 hours ago.
it was beautiful, man. Have you seen the Ant-Man movie?
Yes, sir. I went to go see it on Thursday night.
Well, I can't spoil that for you, so.
I mean, look, I already seen it. You still got to catch up. That's what I'm saying. Like I already seen it already.
I can't. You just too ahead of me right now, man.
Exactly. I already know it's about to happen in 5 years from now.
Hey, I love it. You came? Is that what I'm hearing?
No, I don't go around killing people, but I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
ain't out here killing people. I appreciate everybody coming through. Thank y'all for being here. If you have any questions for Phenomenary here, you should, as I always say, put it down below with a question
Oh, we
mark
showing feet?
and the messages. Not showing feet. Appreciate you. Thank you.
I mean,
Thank you. Thank you.
that
Thank you.
that was a foot. That was singular. I can't do two at a time. I ain't that flexible. That's only fan time.
Not the only fam time. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all very much. I actually do nothing to my bed. I just technically woke up. Not the shoes. Leave them alone, damn it. This ain't interview with creative star and phenomenary OnlyFans. I mean OnlyFans. That's a prescript. That is a subscription of 19.99. And that's just the basic package. Y'all want the whole package? You want the lint between the toes? That's a hundred
you want
dollars.
the,
That's 100.
you want the bulge in the background, that's 150.
Exactly. He knows what's up. He making money.
Making
I'm
money.
just saying. But I'm
Big
glad
Diddy
that
style.
you're
You know
doing.
how we do.
I'm I'm glad that you're doing well. I don't. I forgot. It is like four. Is it four? Three? I mean five or
Nah,
something?
that's three. I mean, not three, four.
Four
Goddamn. You got
o'clock.
me. I'm a time traveler now, man. I'm all over the place.
I mean, hey, look, it's still light over there. As you can see, there's no light over here.
Yeah, we still got some light.
I'm jealous.
Oh,
I don't. I don't.
shit.
I don't. I don't really care much about the sun, so But I ain't got no speck of light out there. I got darkness, and
Darkness, everybody. Darkness.
exactly. It's where I thrive in. But appreciate you for being here. As you know, we asking questions. You know what I mean? And if you've been around, I usually ask the same questions. Sometimes I go off topic. I might ask a little side questions on the questions on top of the questions. You know what I mean? But I'm not going to ask, what do you do on your days off when you're alone and you got that, pocket coochie. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I'm not going to ask, but we're gonna stick to what we need to stick to. Okay, so I'm
Jada
just
been playing, man. You saw what happened to me at the award show.
saying.
Help out here.
uh, I feel you. Um, so first question of the night: where did the name Phenomenary Gaming come from?
Well, it originally started off as just Phenomanary. I just threw gaming on there. I don't know why. But it started off, I would always, people like, how are you doing? How are you feeling? I'd be like, oh, I'm phenomenal today. Or I'd be like, I'm feeling legendary today. It's a legendary day. And I was like, fuck it. Phenomenary. Phenomenal, legendary, smash it together. At first, it sounded kind of weird. I was like, phenomenary, and then I just kept saying it, saying it, saying it. How you doing today? Oh, I'm phenomenary, baby. And then it just grew on me, and we're here
Mm.
now.
That was very simple. And just like James, y'all motherfuckers don't have no creativity. God damn. Y'all to be putting shit together for no fucking reason. I want a whole backstory. You gonna have to go back into your past, which is my past actually, and I'm gonna need you to fix that up. You need to be saying something, I used to be out here on the streets. I was homeless one night. And somebody gave me a quarter and said, "I'm phenomenary." You know what I'm saying? Like, something. Give me some juice to that.
Oh
Go
yeah,
ahead.
see, I grew up. I never knew my father.
Mm,
My parents weren't together. My dad would come to pick me
mm,
up. Not my real
mm,
dad, but like somebody who took me as a son. He would come
mm,
to pick me up. I would look at him out the window. My mom was like, "Nah, I can't get him today. You ain't give me no more money." And I would sit there and I would cry. And then, I got picked on growing up because I
mm,
was whitewashed. I
mm,
grew up in the desert. Wasn't a lot of black people. I hated my
mm,
life. My mom was addicted to pills. She drank a lot. I thought about killing myself. You
mm.
know,
Yeah.
yeah,
Damn.
And then I was, what? I gotta create my story. I gotta take back the pen. Write my own pages, add my own fillers. I'm a king. And
Mm,
then I was like, you know what? What did I want growing up to influence me? And I was
mm,
like, damn. I wanted somebody to talk to me. I wanted somebody to be there, uplift me, show me that there's a way out, that there's more. And then I was like, you know what? So I got to envision it, got to create it, and now it's time to tag
mm,
it. So now it's the story of tagging your passion and just sharing it with the world.
mm,
Yep. So do you want to be good? Why you want to be okay? Why you want to be great? Be phenomenary, baby.
mm. So, can you answer this question? Why did you slap Chris Rock at the awards?
Sometimes you got to let a motherfucker know that he can't just say what he want to say.
Mm,
Things you do and say
okay.
got consequences. I faced mine. I'm banned from the awards now. I lost a lot of money on these deals, but hey, I'm human. I don't,
Mm,
I don't, I don't condone it. It happened. I just
mm,
reacted. I'm working on that for myself. But hey,
mm,
if you're gonna do something, you're gonna say something. Know that somebody might take it the way you put it out, and that's just what happened.
mm. Damn. Damn. I almost cried there for a bit. I'm sorry, emotional. Got a little emotional. But no, I think the easy and the simplest names are the best. I mean, you don't need to have a whole long, dragged out, story about where your name came from. Even though I appreciate it, uh, to I mean, I think when you create your own brand, your own name, whatever it is, especially as as creators, you want to be unique, different.
Yeah.
Everybody's different name, like you know, Burleasy. That sounds stupid as shit to me, but that's everybody loves that man. You know what I'm saying? Burleasy this, Leasy gang, Leasy this, Leasy that. He's sleazy. I don't get it. What's going on here? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I, I'm just saying, like, he had to stand in the mirror a couple of times and just be like, hey, you know, this gotta make sense to me eventually. So, everybody's name is different, and you know, I think there's a. I can't think of anybody else right now, but there are a couple of names that it just seems really dumb. I guess you want to call it,
Yeah.
and it don't make sense. But these people, you hear them out in the street, you hear people talking about them, whatever. But they're all unique in their own little way. They're not just such and such and so and so. Something. It's always something special, something unique. That way, if somebody's talking about Phenomanary, they're like, Phenomenary? That don't make no damn sense. But he's a great guy. He's playing games, he's
Yeah.
phenomenal. He's legendary. He's
Yeah.
fantastic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you got all that, and he just smashing it all together into one little thing, and then you're gonna see that motherfucker on
Yeah.
billboards. Phenomenal. You
Phenomenal.
know what I'm saying?
You know, be out there with my shirt off, just laying down on it like
That's a
this.
lot. That's too what? That's too much.
I,
So
what if
that's
I'm
too
like
much.
holding the controller, like maybe a keyboard like this with a smile, like
I
RGB
don't know
goes
about that
off
one.
and it
No,
says
that's that.
phenomenal. You know,
No, that's that's Playboy magazine. This isn't Playboy magazine. Um, we gonna move on before you start taking your clothes off. Um, so what
uh,
kind of games are you into?
I'm into, I want to say everything, but
Okay.
I don't play like those. What are those world building games? Like, is it Tropical,
Um,
like Age of Empires, where it's like you got to
City
build.
builders. They
Yeah,
basically call it city builders. Yeah.
I'm not into that, but I play like RPG games, JRPG,
Hmm.
shooters, puzzle games. Just whatever intrigues me, whatever pulls me in. It could be the story, could be the
Hmm.
animation. Maybe the character looks pretty dope, and I want to find out like some backstory about it. So
Hmm.
I play whatever I desire. Let's put it that way.
Hmm. I, I mean, everybody's different. I mean, it's just the same way I feel about music. I don't like all music. I don't like country music. I
Yeah,
mean, I don't get country music. I mean, I can listen to it, but like, it ain't my thing. You know what I'm saying? But I can listen to everything else. I might like one country song in the world. I don't know what that is. I think it. What? I do know what it is, but I'm not gonna
Tennessee.
talk about it because I forgot now. So
Come on, Mac.
no, I forgot.
You got that good
I
brain.
forgot. I forgot what it was. No, I think I remember. It was that Nelly song with that one white dude. It was like, "Cause it's
Oh,
all in my head. I'm
yeah,
thinking about it over and
over
over
and over
again."
again.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
see, I was like, yeah, that's the terrible ass song. I will never listen to that shit again. But that's a dumbass song, and I'll never listen to it again. We ain't gonna talk about it. That's a dope. That was catchy though. But I
Yeah.
still don't like country.
Okay.
So I actually like city builders. I own a couple. I've played a couple, but and I've spent hours on these things. It's just something to wind down to. Everybody's wind down thing is different. I know you play a lot of Fortnite. That might be your thing. You might like losing all the time. I don't know. Maybe that's just you. It could
Like
be
every time you
me.
watch me, I'm losing. Is that what you saying?
Maybe. I don't know. I just when I pop up in there, motherfucker be getting shot. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe that's you just attracting the magnet. You got the magnet gun and it attracts bullets. Something. The magnet armor. I don't know what Fortnite doing these days, bro. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. That might be your thing. But yeah, everybody's different, and that's what makes us unique. We put a lot of uh we put a lot of effort to the things that we enjoy, and people can tell that we enjoy these games. I want to watch to see you stream a city builder, and then you just sitting there like. Eh. But it's like everybody, and there's like millions of people watching this. People play city builders. Animal Crossing, for instance, will technically not be a city builder, but it's one of those games that everybody's been playing. Everybody has played. People still playing it nowadays, and they're just a lot of people watch that stuff.
Yeah.
Everybody gets so excited. Oh, I got to grow the garden and do this, but you're looking at Phenomanary, and Phenomenary just sitting there like,
Nah,
the
don't get
fuck
me
is this?
wrong now. Like Animal Crossing, well, I played it back on the 3DS. It
Mm,
was fun. I enjoyed it.
mm,
Yeah.
mm.
Yeah,
So you like Animal Crossing?
Animal Crossing is. I didn't play the one on the Switch, but I mess with that. I sunk some time into it. Adjusting the in-game clock so I can get rewards and all that kind of stuff. Yep.
A lot of people will call that a bitch ass move to be resetting the clock. You gotta wait the whole day, bro.
Nah, fuck that. You see this man? You see Chris Rock? Gotta
Not you
keep that shit
slapping.
to yourself.
God damn. Let me go on. Let me keep going.
What if,
So what would you say out of all the games that you enjoy? What would be your very favorite game, or
oh,
the top three games?
top three? Does trilogy or like the series that a particular game is in, can the series count as one or
I mean, it could just be one whole game, or if you want to say three games, it's all fine too.
so the Mass Effect series?
Mm,
I love it.
mm.
Beautiful. That's like my hands down all time favorite. Just the way they do the aliens and your consequences,
Do
the world
the
building.
aliens?
Yeah, you do the aliens, man. If you like blue people, they got them. You know, they got powers too, so like you ain't even got to do the work. They just lift you and move you back and forth, like you're going too slow.
I'm
Nah.
judging. Hella judging right now.
So, Mass Effect, Kingdom Hearts.
Oh,
Kingdom
okay.
Hearts. I love Kingdom Hearts. Um, Mass Effect. Oh, Star Wars, Knights of the Old Republic. Those are my top three.
Okay. I know someone that really likes Mass Effect. I never played the first two, but I played the third one, and it was okay. I didn't like. I mean, a lot of people didn't like the ending, So I was just like, ugh. But I like that type of games,
Yeah, yeah,
I enjoy the RPG, the storyline. Excuse me, I like video games that allow me to make choices that matter in the future. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Such and such does this, and then they die, and then they don't come back in the next two games. You know what I'm saying? Your
yeah,
choices matter. Like, you really feel like you're a part of that game, but they ruined that kind of a little bit in that the third game. So it's just like, eh.
yeah.
But it's still, I believe it's still a good game. Now, did you enjoy Andromeda though? Did you play that one?
I did. I enjoyed it.
Okay, that
Yeah.
was the worst one apparently. I never played it. I I saw everybody was just looking at it like, dude, this is not good. This is
Yeah.
the driving around sucks. It was like, now you're comparing the driving to Batman Arkham Knight.
Ooh.
Like, was unnecessary. Like, I guess.
Yeah.
I never, like I said, I never played it. I could play it. I ain't going to. But
Yeah.
um but I'm glad that you enjoyed the series. It's always good to have something that you enjoy. Obviously Kingdom Hearts is a great game. And what
Mhm.
was your third one?
The Knights of the Old Republic, Star Wars.
Knights of the Old Republic.
Yeah.
Now, is that the MMO or is that something else? I don't think that's the
No.
MMO. I think that was a single player game and it had fuck. It was the
Original.
I think the villain name. I think the character you play would start with the R.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think.
Revan
Raven.
and Malik.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I've never played that game, but I know about
Oh
it and I
man.
know how it ends.
Oh man. Such a beautiful game, man.
Mhm.
Such a beautiful game. That's what the MMO was inspired off of.
Okay, okay. Because I have seen the MMO and that shit is outdated as fuck.
It's super
That's
updated.
it's on that DC universe type shit, still going.
Oh
Somebody
yeah.
need to burn. Somebody need to burn both of those fucking servers down. You need
Yeah.
to update the graphics. I am tired of the same old. And I think I said this to somebody earlier. Motherfucking Brainiac still got the motherfucking Metropolis and Gotham locked up after 10 something fucking years of DC Universe Online, and they still look the same. Get over it.
Facts.
They keep adding shit to it, and why? What
Yep.
is wrong with you? And I'm sure they did. And I was going to download Knights of the Old Republic, the MMO. Same situation. People was talking about, oh yeah, this game is so outdated, and they keep adding stuff, but the scenery is so flat. There's nothing really there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if I ever got into Knights of the Old Republic, I would definitely like to see a remaster. Something of the original game. I don't think they mentioned anything about that
No.
ever. But I would play that. Like I'm really excited for Fallen Order. Fallen Order? Fallen Order? Yeah, Fallen Order. Fallen Order?
Is it
Jedi
the
Fallen Order.
Jedi Survivor? Is it
Oh yeah,
Jedi?
Fallen Order is the first one, and Jedi Survivor is the second one. I think.
I got you. Got you.
Is it Jedi Fallen Order? Ah, damn.
It's a Jedi Survivor. There we go.
Okay, the first one was Fallen Order, I
Yeah.
think.
First one is Fallen Order.
Okay, right. Survivor. Excited for that. I wouldn't say I'm a huge Star Wars fan, but I do enjoy the series. So those are good games. I would say those are three good games. I mean, me and James talked a little bit about Kingdom Hearts before. I'm still waiting for Kingdom Hearts 4 to come out, and maybe it'll be better than the third one. And like I told him yesterday, Frozen level, shitty ass level. Never gonna play that game again.
Yeah.
That shit can die in a trash
It's
can. That
garbage.
level specifically. That level specifically. The rest of the game was alright. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But that level can die. What made you want to start your content creation journey?
Um,
Just like I say, I
so
don't know.
nah, well, 'cause I explained, I explained a little bit of it when I was, giving backstory into the name. It came from the things that I endured growing up, and I didn't know how to handle emotion. You know,
Okay.
I didn't have anybody to sit there and talk to me about anger or sadness, depression. Nobody really there to give me like insight or
Mhm.
guidance. It was just you deal with it, you know?
Mhm.
And then I started content creating also because a friend of mine, somebody I grew up with, he got into like doing like Pokemon collecting and Yu-Gi-Oh and all this kind of stuff. But to see him doing his thing, it just like sparked something within me. And then I was like, dang, what do I want to do? You know,
Mhm.
how can I do this? And I was also going through some things in from my previous relationship, like, I was getting out of that and, things were just changing. And I just really sat there and I reflected on like my whole life, on everything. And then
Mhm.
everything kind of combined and melded together. And then I was like, you know what? I love gaming. You know, I've been gaming since I was 2, and I'm 32 now. So I'm like, that's never going to stop for me. So what can I do with gaming to kind of like bridge something for my younger self? And I was like, all right, let me just game, let me meet people, and then
Mhm.
let me start streaming, let me like connect, because ideally what I want to do, or what I am doing and working towards on a grander scale,
Mhm.
is speaking with people,
Mhm.
you know, about like emotions, what are they going through, mental things, like controlling their environment and the things that they experience and all this kind of stuff. So like traveling, doing that, but also gaming and just like creating like positivity, bringing change into the world. And
Mhm.
I was like, I got to start somewhere. And,
Mhm.
this is just my start. So
Mhm.
that, that,
Okay.
that's how I got into it essentially.
I mean, that's a very positive look on, gaming and streaming in general. Because I know I wouldn't say that I I didn't really know how to process emotions. I know for me personally, I was able to process emotions. I was a very happy child when I was younger. Then there was a very big part of my life that was just very terrible. And after that, I came out much different. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So I didn't know how to process emotions,
Yeah.
even though, and then I felt like, for me personally, I felt like I didn't know who to be or how to be or how to act around people.
Yeah.
And I felt like I had to um, replicate, imitate what I saw, but I
Exactly.
internally I didn't know exactly what I had to actually do.
Yeah.
And that was a big part of my life too.
Yeah.
So sometimes certain days I feel like, is this who I actually am, or is this what I've seen and learned? So
Yep.
my interactions with people is, I always want to be my genuine self, and I'm not an evil asshole. I'm not over here trying to conquer the world and sneak behind and stab people in the back and then, take over their lives and, try to get all the fucking kryptonite in the world and make sure that Superman dies or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, but I also, I understand trying to make content and trying to exist and live in this world and, you know, be bring that happiness and bring that understanding to people that may need it, and be able to talk to these people that may need it,
Yeah.
even like for instance, with Herb and Purple Pixel and Mr. James BMX. James has his little, he had a little therapy session type, situation. He's over here listening to audio books that has something to do with these types of things and having you process your emotions and how you think. And,
Yeah.
and Perp is her own little time to be her own little therapist, listening to people's problems and understanding and asking questions and being able to relate, how she feels about it and all these other things.
Yeah.
So, you have all these people and, doing what you do, and all these people are doing these things that are helpful to the growing public in general because a lot of people need you know people.
Yep.
And I think I said it was a perk stream. We
What up,
we
Gusto? What
we
up, Cassandra?
we
Okay, go ahead.
we live. No, it's fine. We live in a world. We're human
Yeah.
beings. The last thing we need is to be by ourselves, our lonesome. And I said I'm okay with being alone. And I need more not being alone time. I've been alone for a good portion of my life. You know what I'm saying? So doing what we do, meeting people, having these conversations and sharing our life stories and all this stuff, and you're just like, well, oh, that's crazy, I also went through something that really impact me in my life, you know what I'm saying, and gaming is my therapy, and helping people is motivational, and it's it's great. It's a great feeling to meet so many people and just to vibe with them. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, everybody comes from different parts of the world, but our short stories are so similar. And
Yep.
I tell that to people that I know personally. I'll be going through something. I'm like, yeah. I know way too many people that are just like going through the same thing you going through, but not exactly the same, but I can understand. You know what I'm saying? Like I have the ability to understand what you're going through. Maybe I went through something similar. I may not be able to I'm not the same situation completely, but I can recognize, what's happening. I can give you advice and all this other stuff and I can help you through it. Or we could sit down, play some Fortnite, and get shot up by the bullet magnet that Phenomanary is. So at the end of the day, gaming is therapeutic.
Yeah.
I feel. You know what I'm
It
saying?
would to me.
And and it and I feel like that for you specifically, and going through whatever you've been through in your life, that's what it is.
Yeah.
And being able to help people is not just inspiring, but just helpful to you specifically as well as you get older,
Yeah.
because you start learning things that you should have learned when you were younger. It's like, oh, this is how this works. Oh, this is how you're supposed to react. You know what I'm saying? But you grow as an individual. But that just because you learn things now, you start to feel things now, doesn't mean you know there was something wrong with you in the past. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shit happens. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. For real.
You know, people happen, situations happen, and at the end of
Yeah.
the day, it is up to us on how we deal with the things that we've gone through. You know what I'm saying? So to be able to say, hey, I'm Phenomanary Gaming, I game, I fuck bitches, and
Get money. Game plus
you get
bitches
money.
get money.
You know what I'm saying? And still be up and thriving now is important, and I'm proud of you to keep going. I'm to say that.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate the love. Thank you. Thank you for the acknowledgement, man. It means a lot.
No problem. I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah.
just saying. Um, uh, uh, technically, technically talked about it. So
You can ask
I'm gonna
again.
ask you anyways. I'm gonna ask you anyways. So welcome back, Sandra. Appreciate you. Um, first of all, first of all. If you guys have any questions for Phenomenary, please use the thing at the bottom with the question mark and message bubble.
Oh, I didn't even
And
see the question thing down here. Damn, my bad, y'all.
don't be Gustav. Um, use that, please. If you
Yeah,
have questions.
we got two questions already.
Yeah. So I'll ask those at the end.
All right.
Excuse me. If I want to. Um,
No, it's not
I'm
even
just saying. But
okay.
yeah, y'all can
Okay,
ask the
you the man.
questions. I might ask them. Just ask the questions. I'll be here. It could be more than one question, y'all.
All
If
right.
y'all feel like y'all have questions during the whole process that you want to know, use that button. Just saying. All
I
right.
want to know.
So,
Okay, keep
so
going.
who would you say are your top content creators, and how have they inspired your content?
Top content creators. All right. So my buddy Denny, the one that I gained the inspiration from.
Mm-hmm.
I would say James.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say you, Jaco, and my buddy Recon. That's
Mm-hmm.
5 people. Yeah. And like for you, it's the way you approach your content. You know, you have your content. It's just your humor.
Mm-hmm.
You have that the laughter, the joy. The comedic effect of turning anything into something funny.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, with James, it's his vulnerabilities that he puts onto display
Mm-hmm.
and turns it into being something like uplifting,
Right.
or just throwing it out there, showing like, hey, we all go through it. This is what it is, but let's turn it into what we want to turn it into.
Mm-hmm.
Jaco, just because Jaco is just Jaco.
They got no adjectives, nothing to describe this man except for his name. That he just is. It is what it
That's it.
is. It's Jacob.
That's it. It's just like forever, just joyful, happy. Creating laughter, making funny voices, and it's like uh, the things you guys do. I see resemblances of myself
Mm,
in each of you guys individually, but you guys put it on display in such a full effect. It's like, wow, I love that. Like,
mm,
that's what I want to be around, because I have like certain moments where I like tap into it and access it, but you guys are like that all the time. So it's like, I want that
mm,
around me. I want to absorb that to help me put it on an even grander effect when I display that specific emotion. And
mm,
you guys inspire me. Like, I don't put out too much content, but I feel like when I do drop something, it's worth it quality wise.
mm.
So, you know,
So
you guys are my guys.
I appreciate it. I know James appreciates it. Jacob appreciates it. No, but thank you. Like I told James. I try to be my most genuine self all the time. Um, you know, I would say one of my qualities is making content is being over the top because I'm a very quiet individual in real life.
So,
I'm silent as a rock.
yeah,
I can sit there. I'm a listener. I listen to things. You know what I'm saying? If I live on an approach. If you have nothing to say, don't say nothing about it. No, don't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's just me in my daily life.
yeah,
I go to work, I come home, then I stream. So um, that's how I approach it. But on the inside, I like to say a bunch of stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I can't say it. I can't be like, bitch, it's over there. God damn it. It's over there. You're blind, and then they give me the same 600 excuses. Oh, if it was a snake, it would have bit me. If it was a snake, yeah, I hope it wasn't a snake, so you would die, motherfucker. Job. If you see this job, I don't mean it. I don't mean it. I promise you, I don't mean it. But you ain't gonna see this shit anyways. Ha ha, motherfucker. Anyways, uh, but that's just how I feel. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be, and that's just how I roll. And my content isn't for everybody. And I said that yesterday too, and I say it all the time. 7 billion people on the planet. My content's not for everybody. There's somebody that's gonna like it. Somebody's gonna be inspired by it, whatever it is. And I'm thankful for that because that is one more person than anything. Because I could be zero. I could be, I could have no followers. I could still be on Twitch right now with one viewer for the past 7 something years, and I never grew. I never did anything. I was just watching my screen the entire time. I was just stagnant. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? But no, you know what I'm saying? I gotta be how I am all the time. But shit be draining sometimes
oh,
because
yeah,
when you are at 100%, 110% all the time, you know what I'm saying? And I understand we all have our moments. And then we all get, thank you, Krill, appreciate it. Because I ain't got shit. I mean, I cut it down because it was, all over the place, but I'll never grow a beard like this man.
beard.
Appreciate it though.
That's something about a beard.
You can tell who's still eating coochie around here. Um,
Hey, I've been
I'm
taking a
just
break. I ain't been
I'm just saying, taking a break around here, I guess. Somebody. One day. couple years from now, we'll see. We'll be all down here, Granddaddy Beard. You know what I'm saying?
Trying to be
But
you, man.
uh, anyways, um, it's great to have being an inspiration. I feel like because I don't feel inspiration. No, you know what I'm saying. But I don't think anybody that's an inspiration walks out the building and say, "I'm going to inspire somebody
Yeah, nah.
today," and then they succeed at it. You know what I'm saying? It's just being yourself, and like you have all these other black creators that exist. That all the people that I've asked this question to that have had certain people, and no matter who it was, whether it was a small streamer or a big streamer, I'm pretty sure they're in their mind, they weren't starting streaming by saying, "Oh, I'm going to be inspirational." You know what I'm saying? They're making content to make people laugh or, make people smile or just make people have a great day. They might have a bad day, whatever it is. And that's what I aspire to try to do. You know what I'm saying? So that's all you can do. And to gain from other people as well. I look at other people's content, and I'm like, man, I could probably do something like that. But you always got to look at people's content in such a way where it's like, how can I not manipulate it, but I'll manipulate, take it for yourself and then how to try to make it into something that is catered to you and your brand. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to copy paste, Phenomenary's Fortnite. You know what I'm saying? If I'm playing Fortnite, I'm actually going to win. So, I do these things. I do these things for myself. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
might do this, this or that. I won't be playing Apex anytime soon. I be wanting to. My computer don't run that shit. I can't be. We all can't be James. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
we sure can.
So you know, I mean, I guess not me. I'm not good. I'm not good. Um, but yeah, inspiration is great to have because there's always somebody that is in your life or in the world in general that is doing something that you want to do. They've already done it, and you learn from them by watching them, seeing how they do it. And I hate when people be like, "Oh, you just gotta do this. You don't gotta do X, Y, and Z, and this is how you get where I'm at." Like, I'm black.
Yeah, it don't work like that.
I'm black. Like, I mean, that's not the only thing, but you know,
Yeah.
that's one of my biggest problems. People see me, they see chocolate, they see darkness, they looking at the end of the tunnel when ain't no light there. When
Yeah.
they see me, I'm just saying, that's one of the things that people don't understand, and there's not. I don't really see a lot of black creators that said that though. Like, this is how you can do it. This is how you can start off. This is where I did whatever, whatever.
Nah.
But a lot of people that I've interviewed, we all have started. We always saying, let's you do it now. Never don't be waiting. If you got an idea, act on it. Do this, do that, do that, do this. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you got to do. You have to start putting the content and you got to spread that shit out.
Yep.
Anyways, I'm gonna continue. Um,
You don't want to dive into that a little bit, Mac?
nah, it's a lot. That's a lot.
That's another
Um,
segment.
yeah, we'll see what happens.
All
You see how you see a lot of social media lab, but not in the real world. I feel that. Yeah, it's you know, people
How are you?
people
I'm
are
interested. Oh,
interesting. People are interesting. That's what I would say. Um, excuse me. And there's a lot of genuine people in the world that want to be inspired and inspire people.
yeah.
Um, it's hard to see who they are once you really know them. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Um, like I said, everything is not for everybody. There could be somebody right now with a couple 100 views to be the greatest person in the world, but we don't know them yet because they're not. Nobody wants to see them. Everybody wants to see fucking Ninja and Doctor Disrespect and all these other people that they usually put on these platforms. You know what I'm saying? And then we get 28 days out of the month of February. So, what would
Yeah.
you say?
And we don't even
What would
get
you
that.
say? You say what?
I said, and we don't even get that.
Oh no, yeah, we didn't. I'm still mad about Crew for last year. They said they was gonna put her on the top page. They were gonna put her on the front page. Never did. And I was like, damn, they never did that shit. They just say, oh, we got you though. We got a slot. Never did it. And they was supposed to. They supposed to tell you when they supposed to do that. Never did it.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's crazy. You got you got way too many people. You could give her like 15 minutes
It,
of fame. 10 minutes.
that's it. But
50
15
minutes.
minutes is life changing, and that's where the issue is.
I I I was sitting there. I was streaming yesterday, and I was watching, and I was on Instagram because I forgot what I was doing. I think I was dueling. I was playing Master Duel with Sora. He was beating my ass, and so I just didn't care at that point. I was on my phone. And I was looking. I saw Twitch because Twitch hasn't been really posting nothing this month. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? I've seen like two things about Black History Month. And I think it was like, or three. It was one at the beginning of the Black History Month, and it was talking about, oh, these are the people that we want to talk about. And then there was another one that was recent that talked about one of those people specifically. And the recent one was a post about the new Nintendo World in Universal Studios or something like that. I think it was Universal Studios. One of those places. I think it's over there on your side of the field. I think. I think it's over there. I think. I'm not sure. Anyways, so yeah, I put up the picture. It's like, oh, this is Super Mario World. You know what I'm saying? There was no black people in there. It was like 20 people up there. And I'm like, damn, where the niggas at? You know what I'm saying? I was like, I thought I saw one, but I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. And what it made me feel. It made me feel like, damn, they just don't have anybody black working at Twitch because I couldn't tell if it was Twitch, but it was like, oh, so we got invited to the Super Mario World thing. I'm just like, damn, where the niggas at? You know what I'm saying? So it's like black people not allowed. You know, we over here. You know, people in New York know all about sewers and pipes and shit like that. You know, we got rats too. We got giant turtles and plumbers that go, hey, get out of my way, or whatever the fuck y'all say.
you think
I
Mario did
apologize.
this first? Nah, niggas did it first.
I don't know. That made me. It just made me feel. It just made me feel a certain kind of way. And I feel that every year, but it's whatever. Um.
But that's changing though. It'll
Mhm,
change. You know, it's gonna start with us, and
mhm,
that's one of the reasons why me and James like kind of got together. Well, not just me and James, but to get that streaming group together.
mhm,
It's to create things like this, like especially with the experience at the last TwitchCon. It's
mhm,
like we don't have that kind of representation,
mhm,
you know, and it's not going to be given. And there's no guarantee that these higher people with platforms that are black are going to do it. So it
mhm,
starts with us. Like, fuck it, we're already at the bottom. We know what the bottom looks like. Next event we
mhm,
go to, we make something. We might not have a booth, but if we're on the sidewalk, let's create something for people to come. Like, yo, we went and it was this group of black people or blah 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 blah. They really fucking embraced us, made us
mhm,
feel loved. Like we want to go back for them. And then other black people see that they're like, what? That's a thing. That's that Twitch. We didn't know
mhm,
about that. And then that's how we get that black revenue coming in. We get that melanin coming in and spend that money on us.
mhm. Say, well, I keep coming
Nah,
at y'all. I don't do that. What do you mean? What are you talking about? I don't care about nobody. I'm not talking about anybody specific. Give me 1 second. I need water.
all right, go ahead, man. What's
My
up?
body.
What's up, you
I'm here.
beautiful motherfuckers? How y'all doing? How's y'all's day? I don't think I can see everybody that Mac follows, but I love y'all. Hope y'all having a beautiful night. Had a beautiful day.
Exactly. We appreciate y'all. He's still having day. We at nighttime, so y'all in the
Oh
middle.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm still having me some sunshine, you know.
The sun never sets over there. I feel the vibes. But I do agree. I still agree with what y'all trying to do, and like I said before, I would love to be a part of it. I think it's important to have something like that. You know, I think well, I think RDC World has their own little convention things that should be selling out all the time, and people be going to.
Yeah.
And that's in Texas mostly, I think.
Yep.
And,
That's
and you know.
that's something that I want to do, like get to that level. Like I've
Mhm,
always seen myself as like our generation's Will Smith in a sense. And just like the way he can go anywhere and get up on the stage and everybody just loves him, loves his energy, that's what I want to provide for other people. And to see what RDC does, that's the effect that I want to have. That's the kind of stuff that I want to do. Just host an event, gaming, anime, whatever. Just get people to come together.
mhm,
That fucking energy, that positivity, that love, that just embrace that representation. And they can't do it
mhm.
all. You know, they can't be everywhere. You
Right.
know, but they can create the foundation for us to follow in the blueprint, and That's what I want to do. That's the change I want to bring
Mm-hmm.
about. I don't need all the money. I just want what's mine. I can't touch
Mm-hmm.
everybody, but I just want to touch the people that I can.
Right. No, not, and we will. You
We are.
will. Just gotta keep going. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Just gotta keep going. It's just one step at a time. Not everybody. They took forever to grow. I mean, I wouldn't say forever, but they lay down
Yeah.
their own little blueprint. They followed their own little path, and they made their way to where they are. And that's all you can really do. You start from somewhere and you keep going. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is. I don't really. I technically follow them, but I don't watch everything they do because, well, I'm not really into sports because I know they do a lot of sports stuff. But the stuff that they do, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I might watch it for a little bit, whatever it is. But I see the impact that they have on other people. I see what the impact that they have with their conventions and stuff like that. And that's just always selling out.
Yep.
That's just once a year. We should always have something. We should, as you said, we should always have something that more and more people could come to. That isn't just that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like with Twitch, that's Twitch's thing, and then we have the RDC thing, that's their thing, and all these things. I don't think they have it twice a week, month, or twice a year, but I feel like that's the black people's, convention. You know what I'm saying? All the black people want to be there, and that shit sell out, and they only have so much, space,
Yep.
and then everybody's gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? So having that in different places, uh, the legendary, phenomenary, conventionary center thingy, majiggy thingy. You know what I'm saying?
The
Every
phenomenon.
couple of months, you know what I'm saying? In different places, Mr. Phenomenary Gaming couldn't be here today, but he wanted to tell you all that he loves you, but he's too busy fucking bitches and getting money. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, and that's what we really need a lot more. And it's not to say that there aren't conventions that are cater to black people, but they're not really shown on that level of RDC, and they're like really small in different areas in that same area. They're being in certain towns that you just never heard of.
Yep.
But I've seen them, but it's just like not everybody trying to go, not everybody's there. It's whatever. Damn. So, what goals do you want to accomplish this year for your content?
For content, um, that's a good question. I don't really have, I would say, like content goals. Of course, I just want to, become more consistent with putting out content because, like, I have it. I just got to do the editing and shit. So, of course, put that content out, but I don't know, man. I don't really have like content goals. I have like other goals, like get caught up on like financial things here, and then start saving my money so I can build the PC I want. Get my passport, start traveling, start like meeting people, and talking and all that kind of stuff. But just like pure content goals, I don't have any content goals. It's just just to continue to better myself. And if I feel the inspiration to put out something content wise, to allow it to come out instead of like putting it on the back burner, or for my mind to like create some, well, I want it to look like this, but I don't know how to make it look like that. So if it doesn't look like that, then I can't put it out. And it's like, no, just put the shit out,
Yeah.
put it out, let it be received how it's received, and then keep pushing.
Right.
But
I tell that to people. Excuse me.
Yep. That's like the biggest thing for me right there. But yeah, I would just say getting into the mode of when I feel like content, or if I'm streaming, or if I'm like in James's stream and like something pops up and I acknowledge it and I'm like, yo, that's something that I could turn into something, immediately do it at my next available chance. And all that kind of stuff. But, it's just a process, because I'm working now and it's like a lot of mental exhaustion with my job and all that kind of shit. So it's like I'm creating my routine in a sense, because if I put myself everywhere, then I can't really be nowhere because I'm not going to be fully there. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, I gotta create my decompression routine. I gotta, monitor my energy output. Like, okay, I can maintain this level consistently. Now I can leave this other energy towards like content creation or just even being there for people.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I got.
Mm. I mean, even if they aren't like your goals per se, I think that they're still genuine goals to just, and I tell people when when you have an idea, somebody else can do that idea first, before you did it. And
Yeah.
everybody comes up with ideas at the same time, but it's just like whether or not you put that shit out first. You know what
Yep.
I'm saying? Because I don't remember who I said it to, but I might be sitting here thinking like, okay, I want to make socks that heat themselves. You know what I'm saying? But I never make them those self-heating socks. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
then 2 days from now, somebody was like, "Oh, guess what, guys? Here's two reheatable socks. They heat
Reheatable
themselves.
socks.
Yeah, they heat themselves. Only 19.99. You know what I'm saying? So and then I'm just sitting there like, damn, I had that idea. And now that person making money from it. They over here living in a lap of luxury, having socks that heat themselves, self-heating socks. And I'm just sitting here like, damn, I could have had that shit. Appreciate you following Phenomanary, Cassandra. Thank you very much. Appreciate everybody that's in here. Thank y'all for asking questions as
Yeah.
well. Thank y'all for, again, just being here in general.
I'm sorry if I'm not replying to you guys. I just don't see it on my end. So I don't know if you're saying something.
Nah, it's all good. You ain't supposed to see that. I'll let you know what they say.
I know, but I want to engage with them, make them feel special and loved, and
They feel special. They here. They wouldn't be here otherwise. We appreciate y'all. But yeah, as goals would go, I think that is great. You know what I'm saying? So just keep that up. Because your content is going to reach somebody. It's going to reach somewhere. And as you said, trying to get that downtime and not getting drained all the time.
Yep.
Um, that's something that I dealt with in my first year of streaming, because like, oh man, I gotta make content. I gotta keep making content, you know what I'm saying? And
Yep.
then I just felt burnt out. And then it was a couple of weeks that was just like, I said, hey, no stream this week. I can't be here, you know what I'm saying? Because I just can't, I couldn't be there mentally, you know what I'm saying? It was just like, I'm tired, I just can't. I'm not seeing what I want to see as a in growth, you know what I'm saying? And I'm also just mentally tired, and then work is heavy, on my mind, and other personal things is on my mind, and it's just not allowing me to be the great person that I need to be in terms of streaming for the people I'm trying to make content for. And you don't want to be lackluster in your content. I can tell you
Yeah,
that.
nah.
So keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing what you're doing. Appreciate y'all for signing on through. I know some of y'all probably misclicked, like, what's going on here? We
Yeah, this
having an
is what I
interview.
signed up for.
We having an interview. You know what I'm saying? So thank y'all.
Yeah,
Again,
appreciate
I
y'all.
see a couple of y'all. What about the content creation journey has been the most positive, and what has been the most negative?
Ooh, most positive. Just doing it.
Okay. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I mean, and that's all I got. Like, just doing it. Of course, I get like some people like by me doing it, they'll like reach out in my DMs or they'll post a comment on the video or like they'll ask questions and stuff. But aside from that, there hasn't really been a big enough engagement where somebody's like, "Oh, damn, you like really impacted me," or like consistency enough where I'm breaking like 20 comments in the video and all this kind of shit. But I would say,
Shit, I ain't getting that either.
yeah, yeah. I would just say from creating content, just doing it, like doing it, um, that feeling of okay, I put something out into the world that is gonna affect somebody in some way. may change them in some way, even if it's only 1%, may resonate. And they might not say anything, but I had that effect on somebody. So I would say that's the biggest effect from it. I don't have any cons from, content creation. Will just self-imposed cons that I put on myself, like, not being consistent and all that kind of stuff. But, there's nothing con-wise that can come from anything, for me anyway, because even if something tragic were to happen, like, maybe somebody fucking commented on a video and then everybody else want to send like 100 comments about negativity, like, oh, you got this fucking gap, your forehead's too fucking big, like, you're fucking ugly, like, stop smiling and laughing, you got an atrocious laugh, and like, it doesn't bother me. It's just another form of love that they have misplaced because they're projecting something that they feel. I just look at everything as growth and as an experience, and then I create the feeling that I want to feel on top of it. And I put that in place, and I built that over these past 4 going on 5 years to create something to apply to every situation that I go through.
Okay. Try not to sneeze.
Oh, it looked like you said bullshit.
I understand. I think that I think there's nothing wrong with having no cons. And to be able to say, to react to people and negativity in that way, where you just let it just brush off, just let it roll off on you, is something that everybody needs to have. Because not everybody has that. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I have ever gotten something negative. I think I had one negative thing that someone probably said, but I don't remember what it was. And, I don't remember what it was. So I guess it wasn't important. You know what I'm saying? Obviously it wasn't important. You obviously I don't remember what it was.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of what it was but it was just like,
yeah.
Fuck you. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I'm gonna keep making comments. Yeah, exactly. Like, thank you for watching it. You know what I'm saying? You had to, but I'm glad that you were able to watch long enough to feel some type of way about the content that I made. Thank you. That's a view. You know what I'm saying? That's a comment.
Time to stay on the video and comment something, like, I appreciate you, man.
Thank
you.
Exactly. That's the growth. Negative. I want to say negative growth is just growth in general, but hater growth is growth in general. Is just growth. You know what I'm saying? People going to. You can't make content for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So just putting content out there and, be able to enjoy what you do as a positive is important. Even if you may not be reaching the whatever, like you said, reaching the goals that you want to reach. At the end of the day, it's out there. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I know. For me, I ain't got like 30,000 motherfuckers on my TikTok like James. But
James is just
what I'm saying? I'm trying to get there, but my highest viewed video on TikTok is a video of me just looking at some weird ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Something that I didn't think was that funny. So you know what I'm saying? It was on TikTok. I just posted that shit, and then the next morning I'm just sitting here, everybody, I just seeing likes, comment. I commented on every comment that I could comment on because I wanted to keep that engagement. It was just likes, comment. You know what I'm saying? And that happened for like over the week or whatever, and it was a lot. And I'm just like, damn, y'all really like this video. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't care for nothing about it. It was no editing. It was just me looking. I mean, it was some editing, you know what I'm saying? A little weird camera angle here and there, but I put the content out. Exactly. I just put the content out there, and that's what you got to do. You hear me, DJ? Make them fucking clips. Stop waiting.
Make those fucking clips.
Yeah, exactly. Just let you know. Exactly. Motherfucking light-skinned vampire sun sucking motherfucker. I love you though. But make that content. So you just keep making content and enjoying making the content. The people gonna come. You know,
Exactly.
people could, like I said, people can sense the genuinity, the genuine side of your
Yeah,
content
yeah,
making. I don't
yeah.
fucking feel like saying that shit. It's a lot of words. That's like Worcestershire.
Yeah,
Like, how would I say that shit? Worcestershire. Like, how you say that shit? Worcester. Okay, Google. How do you say Worcestershire?
Sorry, I don't know how that's done.
Me neither. Me neither, nigga. Thank you. I don't know how to say that shit either. If Google don't know, how am I supposed to know? You know what I'm
and,
saying?
and she white.
X, you feel me? I'm just saying. Talk
Oh
about,
no.
come on now. Anyways,
Hey, Mac, I got a
anyways.
question for you.
Oh,
I know, man. I know. You know, let me take over the seat real quick.
go
Do you,
ahead. What's the question?
do you get in modes where when you like post something, you'll like monitor the views or how many people like it, or you go back and look at old things to see how the views or likes are?
Um,
Like, is it a conscious
I do.
thing, or
I do what?
is it like a conscious like you have to look at it, or is it more like a curiosity, like, oh, I wonder what this is looking like, what the number is?
It depends. It depends on what it is. If it's something that I put time and energy into, like a good edit that I thought was fucking sweet and amazing, yeah, I'm gonna go back and see if everybody else thought it was sweet and amazing. But then I get 200 views and 5 likes.
Yeah.
I'm like, I put my heart and soul. I've been working on this for 5 days, and then shit. Like I said, I just post and just walk the other way, getting high ass views. But I try to stay consistent. I am very dark. I try to stay consistent and
Dark
very
compared to who?
perfect. God damn.
I think everybody's dark compared to me, but I don't know if there's like a filter on my shit or.
Nah, it's just light. There we go. Now, oh God, there we go. That's
God.
better than me. That's better than me. We can. It's the sun.
It's,
It's the sun. We're gonna say it's the sun.
you shining,
Uh,
my brother. They see your inner
exactly.
light now. They don't just see darkness.
But it depends on what it is. Like I said, I don't sit there and just judge whatever it is.
I do. I've been
Like
like, damn.
I post on I've been posting on TikTok,
Okay.
and I just post on TikTok and I walk away. My Instagram, I don't really care too much about what the viewership is, but I used to. I just started posting shit. I mean, sometimes I missed yesterday. I didn't post anything yesterday. I've been trying to work on like my tournament for Knockout City that I'm still working on. I need more people to play in that. You never played Knockout City before, and you want to, you should do it next week for me. Could you
I
let
played.
me?
I played it when it first came out. I wasn't too good at it though.
You gotta be good at it. I just need 3 more people. I need another team. Three people. You can be sacrifices. I don't give a fuck. Just play the game. I just need more people. I've been telling people, y'all ain't gotta be the best of the best. I'm gonna lose in the first half of the first day. I just need the content, and I want people to have fun, and I want Knockout City to see that I'm a nigga who played Knockout City, and we all play Knockout City. Try to save that
When is
game.
the tournament?
Tournament is Thursday and Friday.
This
If you
upcoming
only could
Thursday
do,
and Friday?
you say
This
what?
upcoming Thursday and
Yeah.
Friday?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yep. 7 something. Well, 7 p.m. If you can't make it, it's fine, but let people know. I'm over here promoting my shit during an interview. Ah, damn. Welcome in, y'all. But I
Let's
appreciate y'all. If y'all
go.
I'm just
We all
saying,
about
I've been promoting it all week, and I must keep promoting it now.
that.
What is the unique quality in your content that cannot be found anywhere else? Also, appreciate y'all coming through. If y'all have a question for my boy, drop it down below where the question mark and message bubble is. I'll ask him later.
A unique quality that my content provides?
Mm-hmm.
Me.
Mm. Damn. He said, yeah. He said me, y'all. He said, fuck y'all. I'm the content. This,
Ain't it
I
though?
mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I mean, the first person that said me, but that sounds, your ego kind of big there, but, it is what it is. I'm just saying,
It is what it is, like
I
you
feel it.
take me out, you just got a clip, and then that clip can be from anybody,
Mm-hmm.
and then you got me, and then you got the voice, and then you got whatever energy or vibes my voice gives off to that particular person. It changes, per person, but I might make one person smile, another person laugh, another person might hear what I say and be like, the fuck? And then think about it and laugh. Like, whatever I provide people, it's me. Like, I'm not this fucking pro esports player where I have like this amazing clip, but my content has my soul. And without that,
Yeah.
it loses its uniqueness.
Mm. Damn. Well, appreciate y'all for coming through. He dropped the knowledge that y'all need to understand that y'all are the product of y'all streams. It's you, not the game you play, that people come to see.
Yeah.
And that's the end of the interview. Appreciate y'all for coming through. Phenomanary about to go on his OnlyFans. Anyways.
You want to ask a couple questions from the chat thing?
Oh, I will. I was just making a joke. I ain't finished asking your questions. No worries. I ain't finished yet.
Okay, my bad.
What other hobbies and interests do you have outside of content creation?
Like as far as Twitch content? Because isn't any form of a hobby that you do something with content creation?
I mean, I guess in a sense, but
So
yeah, outside of Twitch and stuff that people can see you doing that you do on your alone time, in your alone time.
I write poetry.
Okay.
I do photography. So like scenery, it could be nature, a rose, whatever I envision and I see, I'm like, damn, that's beautiful. I'll pull over, snap a picture of it. I talk to people. It's, something I do in my content too, but, outside I'm there for people. Allow people to vent if that's what they need. Maybe they want insight into something. I allow them to say what they say. We unpack it, flip it around, change the narrative, give them the writer's quill.
Mm-hmm.
And then from there, I just go with the flow from there. Those are like the major things, besides like watching anime and, reading like mangas and all that kind of stuff. That would be the primary things. Poetry.
Okay.
Being there for people, photography. That's it. Making people laugh and all that kind of shit.
Right. Now, are you trying to implement these things that you enjoy into your content? The poetry, the photography?
It's something that I've thought about. Like, it's definitely in my mind. I do have some thoughts of things that I do want to create with like my photography and my poetry and stuff that, it's marinating up in there. I got some ideas that I'm going to create and, put out there for people. So yeah, it's definitely going to be something. As far as like pulling it into my stream, there are like times that I'll be streaming and I'll like bust out a poem for everybody to, listen to and, let people rock with that. But outside of like streaming and stuff, there are some things like poetry wise, photography wise that, I am going to create in the future.
Okay.
Yeah.
We love to see it. I mean, obviously, we'll probably make a whole different page for that. Phenomenal photographies and poetry. What's that? PPPP?
PPP, baby.
Yeah.
I got
That's
all you
PPPP.
need, girl.
Yeah.
You
You
ain't
know
gonna
it.
need nobody else once you have me.
Exactly. Four P's. That's a lot. That's a quadruple dose of quadruple dose of vitamin D.
That's what I'm saying. I hope she can keep up with it. All the vitamins she needs.
I did see a streamer some time ago, and I don't know if you want to implement it into your own stream.
Okay.
And she,
Let me take some notes.
whenever she met someone new, she would write a haiku. That's crazy.
Thought
That I
about
rhymed with
thought
that.
about doing something like that.
Yeah, so she would tell them, give her a specific, thing, and then she will write a haiku about it. It will take her a little bit, take her like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, depending on what it is, and then she'll write that, and then um, she'll tell you what it was. You know what I'm saying? So, to be able to, I always, whenever like I said, to tell people, whenever I ask people about what their hobbies and interests are outside of streaming and how can you implement it, and I try to help them to, at least unlock their mind. You're already thinking about it,
Yeah.
but to push them their something that they enjoy into the stuff, streaming wise, because that's something you share. You see a lot of people that do music. You know what I'm saying? They play, music. They got, the whole drum set. They over here doing shit like that. Hey, what's good, Fresh? Appreciate you, Mr. Black Excellent. Yeah, we all, we're Black History Month. You know what I'm saying? We here.
Yeah, we here
Um,
making it look good too.
we trying. One of us, anyways.
We ain't trying.
Um, I'm trying. Anyways,
Nah,
um,
you just too humble. You gotta let that inner child experience go. Embrace your shit, man.
uh,
Embrace that sexy, man.
whenever I hear that word from a specific person, I'll believe it. Till now, it's cute. You
Uh,
cute nigga. I'm a
all
cute
right,
nigga.
all right, cute nigga. Embrace that shit.
That's what I'm gonna be. But yeah, implementing the things that you love outside of stream and putting it into your content because it's something that you enjoy and be able to share that enjoyment with other people. Because that's what makes streams unique. It doesn't have to always be about video games. It doesn't always have to be about video games. Twitch is something more. People literally do yoga on Twitch. You know what I'm saying? And music and people unwrap Pokemon cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and shit like that. It was I forgot what James said the other day. It was the guy that reads manhwas on stream. All
Oh
these
yeah,
things that what I'm
mine
saying.
was.
All these things that normally that is not just video games that people are sharing. People are flocking to that. You know what I'm saying? Like I personally, I don't remember the name, but I used to watch this one dude on YouTube or people. I think it's just one dude, but there's this one dude on YouTube that just basically reads comic books. You know what I'm saying? He details what happened in the comic book. He'll have the pictures up there of what happened. He'll explain what was going on and all this stuff. And that has helped me to get through the 6,000 fucking different arcs and shit that I need to understand with comic books because I'm tired of fucking reading motherfucking Spider-Man 1 and then I gotta read Superman 76 to figure out what happened in Spider-Man, what's going to happen in Spider-Man. I hate comic
Yeah,
books. I will still read it, but I hate comic books because they got a whole arc where everybody's dead, but then their own book, everybody's still alive, and then they'll say, this happens before the events of where everybody dies. I'm just like, they're just, what the fuck? Anyways,
and
that's my tangent about comic books. I still read them though. I just be angry. I'm just like, is this all happening in the same timeline? Is there a diverge? Like, what's going on here? Anyways,
multiverse of madness.
that's what comic books is basically. And you have this whole situation where, a lot of people just play games. You know what I'm saying? Like I still have to find my own unique thing to put on stream that I enjoy outside of streaming, which is streaming and playing games. And implementing that in my own stream to make my stream more unique. But poetry is unique. I used to do poetry. I got one poem in a book once. I don't know what that book is, but I was in middle school. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, hey, well, you want the poetry in the book? Like I'm a very emotional, really involved with my feelings type of person. I can write deep shit that don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? Or makes sense. And that shit comes from the heart because of all the shit that I've been through and all the shit that I'm going through. And it's just, I can write that shit. But,
Yeah.
implementing these things is important. And I really don't know how you would do photography, but I feel like where you live and being able to do, a live stream, IRL live stream, and just be like, here's some, you have like your phone and whatnot, and you got like, have like a camera, and people see you taking pictures, you talk about the things that you see and how beautiful it is, and people are just like, oh, Phenomanary, take a picture of this, that tree over there looks really unique. You just like click click, and you come back after the stream, and then you posting all these pictures of all the shit the pictures you took on the stream, and you have people like naming the photo for you. It's like this tree look like this tree is called the crooked dick inside the cookie. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever this shit is, and this bush
Dick
is
that made
hairy.
trouble.
You know what I'm saying? So you got there's so many ways and unique ways you can put these things into your own content to make it different. But that's just how I feel about it. You already got your ideas. It may not be my ideas. You know what I'm saying? So you already got that, and I hope to see all this happen. So you can bring that uniqueness more so into your own streams. You know what I'm saying? Just to make yourself, to be more of yourself in streams besides just dying in Fortnite. What would you tell somebody who wants to start content creation?
Ooh. I would tell them to self-reflect. Self-reflect and ask themselves why they want to get into content creation. What do they wish to bring about with the content they create? And like, what's their purpose? Because anybody can make content, but are you doing it for the right reason? Are you making content because you want clout? You want a lot of views? Do you want to see a lot of likes? Do you want to see a lot of people? If you're showing your face and you're wearing makeup, you want a lot of people coming in like, dang, you look beautiful, you look handsome, you fine. Like, ask yourself these self-introspective questions. And if you can create like that baseline of why you're doing it, then go from there. And then just put out what you feel. Don't overthink. Just put it out. If you do have some ideas later on that you want to incorporate, you can always re-download the video or watch it, and reinvent it in a new way. And also maintain self-awareness. Because you might start off with, wanting to put out therapeutic sessions, wanting to put out info on aliens or UFOs. And then you start seeing the numbers and the likes go up and you're like, now I got to put out this next video because I need to maintain that. And it's like, now you're deviating from your purpose. Try to be self-aware to everything that's happening so that you can maintain that base reasoning behind why you're doing it. And also think about what it is you want to bring about from what you're doing, what it is you wish to see come from what you're doing, and then imagine that feeling, imagine yourself actually doing that, and then surround yourself by people who are bringing out that feeling that you wish to do. That way, now you're surrounded by people who are creating the emotion, the feeling, the content that you like. And also you're influencing yourself with that because they might have a different approach from it. They might hold the camera at like a diagonal angle where you were head on and you see that new angle. You're like, damn, I didn't know I can hit it like that. You got hit it from the front. Now I can hit it from the side and you can change up your dynamic. That gives you a new approach to something you may have done already. You're like, dang, it pops even more. But now I got this new idea. And then you create that new, and now they see you. They're like, dang, I like how you did that. And now you guys are like you know, you guys rolling as a unit, you creating your team, and now y'all taking over. And now you're gonna be the one influencing the next person that's like, yo, I want to do this. But this person has a unique approach. Every time they bring about something with aliens, they figure out a way to coincide it with dinosaurs and how dinosaurs might actually be humans who were dipped in radioactive fucking tar and, you know, like, I don't know. So,
No,
yeah.
I think that's I think that's important too. It's all about knowing where you're trying to go, and implementing it and trying to get there. Because a lot of people get stuck at the thinking stage. A lot of people get stuck at that part. That's the part that always stops a lot of people. It's just like, and then they don't do it,
Yep.
and and then when they do it, they didn't do that whole thinking part process before they started,
Exactly.
and now they just sit there like, I don't, this ain't for me. You know what I'm saying? So there's definitely a balance between the
Yep.
two, and as you said, trying to find the people that you fuck with, and that helps you understand and is helping you grow, and just be able to learn from them. And
Yeah.
this there's way too many content creators that I've seen, and that I either know, or I've met through people, but I don't technically know, so I never played games with them.
Yep.
But they always have different approaches to different situations and different gaming styles and stuff like that.
Yep.
Excuse me. And it's always important to be unique, but it's also always important to improve on what you're doing. And sometimes it's okay to just ride out whatever you're doing. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know what I'm saying? Don't just keep going. And I don't think there's a lot of people, a lot of big streamers and stuff that's just steady going. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I'm gonna ask these questions. If they load, because they are currently not loading for me.
Damn.
This is what happened with James last time. I'm waiting. We'll see if they load though. Because if they don't load, I'm not gonna ask these questions. Um.
I got questions on
Come on.
my
You said you see them on your end? Oh, okay.
end.
Here we go. I see 3. It
Yep.
was said 4. Okay. James asked, "Do I sleep with a bonnet on my beard?" No, I don't. I should be all out. Slobbered on and everything. Damn, I done lost it now. I done lost all the other questions. It was 2 more questions I saw. Damn.
One
You said you
was,
see them?
yeah, one's from Gusto. He said, Mac, how do you keep your beard clean cut all the time?
I don't. I just shaved it yesterday.
Oh,
In the mirror. God damn! It's supposed to be for him. I know. I
Mac,
saw one. I saw one from Cassandra.
she said, why don't we see more black female gamers?
Mm.
So you go ahead and answer it.
I would say there are plenty of black female streamers. I know a bunch. How many do I know so far? Like personally, let's see. We got Gamma Crew. Oh shit!
What happened?
Not the cameras. No, I'm dying. Oh shit! Hold up. Everything dying. It was like the government was like, "You talking about black women? You talking about black women? Stop giving them information."
Darkness.
They're like on Black History Month. Anyways, I don't know. I don't know what happened here. All right, I'm a little low, but there we go. There's a couple. I'm not gonna name them all. I know a couple. I got Crew. I know Crew, Gamma, Perp, Queen, ABG. That's 2 of those. Is Chubby. There's a couple other ones. I can't really remember them all right now, but there's a couple. There's ones that I don't know personally. There's a lot of female gamers out there that are black. If you see my channel, if you on my channel, if you on my on my streams, and then you on my Instagram, you'll see me post them. You'll see me post about them. You'll see me in their streams as well. You know what I'm saying? But there's plenty out there. It's just, a lot of them are overshadowed by men and white people.
Yep.
Um, Specifically white women, specifically white men. You know what I'm saying? But they're definitely out there. You know what I'm saying? I follow a couple. You know what I'm saying? And they're all great streamers. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's some people I follow that I don't actually like that much, but I follow because they follow me back, and I have to unfollow them. Sorry, if you don't see Mac of all games in your stream no more, you know why. But that
Yeah, yeah.
goes for anybody, not just the ladies,
Yeah.
men's too. Um, but yeah, there's plenty of them out there. Just if you want to see more of them, stick with me. I'll point you. I'll guide you to the ladies. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Because they exist. They
Oh yeah.
are amazing gamers. Amazing content creators. Crew always have something going on. Gamma has something going on. You know what I'm saying? She Gamma had her Valentine's Day thing event where a bunch of dudes was trying to win over one lady. You know what I'm saying? It was going on with that. I would have participated, but
Yep.
I couldn't, because work messed me up.
Okay.
So it was a good time. You know what I'm saying? And she has another event coming up. It was like based on The Circle, which was a show on Netflix. Um, and I know Gamma usually does what gamers think panels. So she would ask a bunch of questions about stuff that happened in the news, whether it's gaming, whether it's political or other things that happen in the world. You know what I'm saying? And she'll ask to see what we think about it. And these are black women
Yeah.
doing great things. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he exists. So yeah, they exist. I try to be pointing them out, but they exist. I play with them all the time. Shit, I be playing with them all the time. I need to do more. Um, we're on good. We're doing good time. I have two questions, but I feel like I just want to ask one, but then I'll ask two. I'm gonna ask the two questions.
All right, I'm down.
Do you have any future or current projects in your content that you want to share?
Nope.
He thought about it. He said, "Nah, I ain't got nothing."
I mean, I'm editing a clip right now. Um, it was just a clip with me, my sister, and James. Just something, just me being me. Something I said. But outside of that, I ain't got nothing.
Nothing too big. Not you're not trying to not trying to take over the world yet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nah, man. I'm go with the flow, man. Like I don't plan anything out. I don't, work on like any projects. I just if I feel something, I make it.
Mm. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. That's the simple, easiest way to do it. I be stressed about shit that it hasn't happened yet. Tournaments, movie nights, collaborations. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? That's a lot. It's a lot to deal with. So to be able to just say, shit, I ain't got nothing to worry about, but I'm pretty sure in the future you'll have more projects. I know
Oh yeah.
James, the James thing, working out with giving people stuff back for people at lower levels of
Yeah.
content creation, smaller streamers, and reaching affiliate and all that stuff.
Hmm.
That's something that's we're looking forward to.
Oh yeah. That
Um,
that'll be that'll be a beautiful thing for the people. I think people
mm,
will really enjoy that.
mm, I believe you. Oh, they deserve it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Last question. Do you
All
have
right.
a question for me? Technically you asked me a question, so technically I could just end this shit now. But
Yeah.
I do you have a question for me?
That's your last question? Do I have a question for you?
Yes, sir.
All right. That question that I just asked didn't count. Um,
It counts to me. Goodbye, y'all.
let's see. do you have something that you're currently working on outside of the tournament that you're creating to bring to light? It could be in a sense like this, like how you got back into this and you want to do this again because you love doing it, and how we kind of spitballed on, like, if we hit a Twitch con, you can bring your camera, have your little series go on the road. Is there something else that's like been in the back of your mind that you're like, man, I wanna try this. I wanna create this little side chapter to see how it goes.
Hmm. Mm. I mean, in terms of bringing stuff back to life, like I told James yesterday about, bringing my skits to life again and making skits and just being able to, make even just like little tiny, um, reels and, TikToks, 30-second things, a minute things. I've been trying to figure out what to do with that, but I just keep having ideas and putting them on paper, but I haven't been putting them out. I just haven't been feeling comfortable enough to do so like I used to. And that's something that I enjoy, and I guess one of the bigger things is learning to be able to be stupid and silly in front of a camera compared to like when I'm on stream. This isn't not me gaming. This isn't me, doing whatever it is, Twitch wise. This is, real world problems. I think, I forgot what the last thing I made, because I wrote a lot. Like, I write a lot. I have, like I said, I have like 200 ideas of skits and stuff. I can't remember anyone. I know one of my old skits was the last skit I ever made. Oh no, not gonna talk about that one because I don't remember that. It was a reel. It was a reel. It was a reel. I might find it again and repost it, but it was silly. But one of the skits that I made. Oh, I remember one. I was in the process of making, but I never finished. And it's going to sound stupid because I have a stupid brain with stupid ideas in it, and I love how fantastic it can be.
Okay.
It was two dudes talking, but one of the dudes wasn't paying attention to the other guy talking, and so he wasn't hearing what exactly he was saying. So after a bit, the other dude walks in with a giant plastic trash bag and says, "Thank you." He said, "Thanks for letting me bring the body here." And then the other dude starts to pay attention and says, "What? What do you? What?" Anyway, there's a whole long process, drawn out process of that whole situation that I mentioned. And I never did it because I didn't like the way it sounded. But that was supposed to be the main thing. It was just a person not listening and the other person does something that's so out of context. People make shit like that all the time. But I found that funny to me. And I have like 200 other more things that sounds funny to me. And I have to make. But that's the only thing I can think of that I would want to implement again that I have started. Everything that I have or am currently doing are things that I want to bring back or just put out there. Like, some people said that I should do the interviews as a podcast. I'm not a podcast type of person, but, that's something somebody told me. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, not something I thought about. Excuse me. Nothing I thought about, but it was just like, oh, I could do something like that. You know what I'm saying? So I get inspiration from other people talking about my own content and to say, oh, you could probably do this or this, that. And I do that same shit when I ask people about their hobbies or interests and try to, do the same thing for them, because you just get a different view of your own content that would make it better or, make it more, like I said, more unique to you. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just what it is. So I think that's it. I still, there's a whole bunch of things I want to do. I need to do more collabs. I need more big collaborations with more people. That's something that's important to me because there's a lot of people I know that don't know each other that know that exists, and I've always found it's so interesting that I might be in somebody's stream and then they raid somebody I know. I was like, oh, I didn't know you know this person. You know what I'm saying? Because I had the same situation with Perp. Because Perp didn't know James before. I knew James already, and she had rated James. I was like, "Oh, you know James? You know James?" And James was like, "Oh, I know you." And he's like, "Oh, I know you too, nigga." You know what I'm saying? So
And y'all like, hey, we know each other. I know
yeah,
you
so it's like, fuck your mother, So, what's, but it's crazy how many people know each
know.
other but don't know that they know each other, and I want more collaborations to show that there's a lot of us, specifically, black streamers, because that's mostly all the people I follow. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with other streamers, but I like being around people I can say nigga with. You know what I'm saying? Uh, but I still play with people who are not black, but
It's
you know,
very,
and so most of the people I know is
black.
black.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I want to bring more uh a lot more attention to that. And with Cassandra's question about black female streamers, gamers, you know what I'm saying? They are out there.
Yeah.
So if I'm playing with them and I'm on my stream and I'm over here playing with them and I'm like, oh yeah, this is such and such, she's a black gamer. This is such and such, she's a black gamer. There's so many of that, and then they get that attention to them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's not just me having fun. It's not just me making content. It's also me bringing attention to the many great people I enjoy playing games with to my viewers and vice versa.
Okay.
So yeah.
So, that asked me about a project or anything, which we were talking
Nah,
about.
that question's passed. Sorry.
Nah,
It's
nah,
dead.
nah. Got to bring it back. So, you remember in the chat, the group chat, we were talking about you not being able to go to Vegas Twitch because of, other things that you were prioritizing.
Mm-hmm.
And I talked about the streamer relief fund.
Yeah.
That's something that I actually want to do.
Okay.
Get like something together where we put it in a pool, and whoever that we're supporting, that we're vibing with, is like, yo, anybody wants to go to this but can't, let us know, and we'll figure something out. And I think that is a good thing, because not only will that person get to experience it, we'll be putting out something that not a lot of people are doing, but that in turn could create something, like they might witness something, they might connect with somebody there, and that's something that I genuinely want to do. So you're first on the list, but anybody else,
I'm good. You can pass it on to somebody else. That's a lot.
You ain't trying to go?
Nah, I got one big event a year for myself. That's a lot. I'm already going on a whole ass trip with like 18 motherfuckers. So,
Okay.
maybe next year for me personally, but no, I think that's a good thing. I know my parents are trying to do something like that for something completely different, but being able to help people that are be able to do these types of things. And you see a lot of these TikTok videos. It's like, oh, if my 300 something, like we'll say James for instance, if my 30 something thousand followers, some thousand followers will donate me $1, I'd be able to buy a new house or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could do a lot with $30,000. That's like 30 people that can go to TwitchCon.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So being able to do something like that would be beneficial for a lot of people. That's 30 whole streamers that was unable to go to this place or that place and meet and connect with people, compared to no one going at all. We living in the time of recession and shit getting expensive. Eggs costing way more than they need to. You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't got time to be out going to fucking Vegas where they gotta spend more money to exist. You know what I'm saying? To have fun. And you want me to go to Vegas and TwitchCon with them expensive ass hotels and gamble, and I can't even buy eggs, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I'm over here starving. You know what I'm saying? I can't buy eggs. I don't even eat healthy no more. I'm over here eating a bag of Doritos a day just to survive. You know,
Vegas top
you want me to go
ramen.
to TwitchCon in Vegas? San Francisco, San Diego, maybe. But Las Vegas, the city of sin,
The city
these
of
strippers
sin.
need money too. Like, come on, bro, and I can't even pay the eggs. You know what I'm saying? Like, goddamn. So, I just, like I said, I would pass it on to somebody else, and I would want other people to be able to experience that and have fun. Um, if I end up in the same situation next year, like I told people, I'm like, damn, TwitchCon ain't never gonna go to the east side of America. You know what I'm saying? The East Coast is just lacking of TwitchCon. Every TwitchCon has been in the West. You know what I'm saying? And they moved a little bit to Nevada, but that's still the West. You know what I'm saying? Close to Midwest type, but like still the West. You know what I'm saying? Maybe in Texas. I could see it in Texas.
Yeah.
But I don't think I'm gonna see a TwitchCon in New York. That ain't happening. It's too many niggas there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Maybe.
It ain't refined enough. You know what I'm saying? You don't you don't want the Twitch mascot in
The white
the New
people ain't
York. You know, people will go and such like that. There's a lot of streamers who are in New York,
yeah.
but they ain't gonna do it. I can see Virginia, but or Atlanta, but like these are all places where there's a lot of black people, and black people they ain't on their top of the list. I'm just saying, they over there, where
It's
it's
all
right.
right. we're gonna get it to a point where gonna have that influential pull to create something. It might not be like the main Twitch event. It might be like a mini Twitch type event, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's gonna get to that level where we can start creating these little things and
Mm-hmm.
yep, RDC, but everywhere.
Exactly. Well, we gonna do it. We just gotta keep going. We just gotta keep going. That's it. We just can't give up. We're gonna keep reaching. I mean, shit. We wouldn't be here if our greats decided to let the massa win. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I'm just saying. It's Black History Month. We here based on the backs of slaves who said, I'm gonna do this work and we gonna somehow get out of this whole ass bullshit that these motherfuckers are putting us through. You know what I'm saying? So based upon that, I appreciate the people who got me here, and I'm gonna try not to waste the opportunity to do and to succeed in something that people that look like myself hasn't been able to accomplish. This, like I said, it's way too many of us out here to be failing.
Yeah.
But with that, I appreciate you, my friend, for being here and participating in this interview.
I
Um,
appreciate you having me, man. It means a lot that you even asked for me to be a part of this beautiful experience.
no, no problem. I need more people to let more people know that this thing is happening, and I need more people to want to watch these things because these are you all are amazing, great content creators, and people need to see it. Everybody has their little, I like, we want to see James, we want to see Phenomanary, want to see Crew, want to see Perp. These are people that want to, people want to see them. But you come here, you see me, you see them, and you're like, oh, I've never talked to this person before. I see them a lot, but I don't know this person. You know what I'm saying? You come to my, you're on my side. You're like, oh, I've heard of, Phenomenary, but I've never seen him. I've never been in the streams and stuff. But now you know a little something about Phenomenary,
Yeah.
and able to go to say make get that first impression of saying, I want to go to this go to his stream. I want to see his content more.
Yeah.
So that's always important. And for anybody, on my end, give the brother a follow on all his socials. You know what I'm saying? He finally gonna start trying to put more content out when he ever edit that video in about 12 days from now or something like that. But it's getting there. The content is coming.
Content is coming. I ain't gonna put a time frame on it. You gonna get it when you see it.
That's it. That's it. He enjoyed making the content, so it is what it is. But again, I appreciate you, my friend. Thank you for being here. Are you streaming today?
Nah.
Okay. No content maker today.
Nah.
He said he already got clips. He gotta edit.
Yeah. I'm gonna throw up one clip when we get off this, so that'll be coming out. That's all I got for now.
Okay.
I gotta do some searching through previous streams, make some clips through that.
Okay. I'm not streaming either. That'll be the first time I've said that any of these days. I will be not streaming, so y'all won't be seeing me tonight. So y'all will see us later. Definitely tune in for the next interview. If you are late or you didn't see the entire thing with Phenomanary, I will be obviously sharing and posting this later, and I will have it on YouTube tomorrow, possibly, maybe. I am very lazy when it comes to these downloading and reposting this shit. I'm very terrible at it, but we're trying. We're struggling out here.
Yeah.
I hope that everybody has a great night. I hope you have a great night, because now it's nighttime on your side.
Oh yeah, sun going away, man. It's playing peekaboo.
Yeah, exactly. But appreciate you. Don't want to make this too long.
All right.
You have a good night, and you fuck them bitches and get that money, sir.
Hey, man, I'm trying. It's tough out here. But I appreciate everybody for coming through, for sticking around, watching, asking your questions, vibing out with the vibes. Continue to show the man Mac all the love. He deserves it, hands down. Continue to push him to make these skits and bring out his creative vision. He's a man with a beautiful soul, and he's still single, so snatch it up while you can.
Unfortunately. I appreciate y'all. Again, y'all have a great night. Stay safe out there, and we'll see y'all next time.
All right, good night.
Peace.